People have asked me why I wasn't much harder on you for jumping to Golden State, whereas like I was really hard on how LeBron handled the decision.
Why were you?
For a couple reasons.
That had nothing.
I don't think he should have done it on a TV special. I thought that was mean to the fans. I think like if you love a team and you followed this guy for years and years, and now you're watching a special and he's basically breaking up with you on the special, I just think there's better ways to handle it. And
I understand that, but at the same time, like at some point you got to realize, like, take yourself out of it, right?
Yeah.
LeBron James, you got to know that he's not trying to purposely do anything malicious. You know
I know, but you get how people would see that's
hurtful,
hurtful, right?
Would see that. Yeah, I understand that part. I understand, but why would you, like, you out of all people, I wouldn't think would be like that.
Well, I didn't like that he did it that way. I thought it was tacky, especially because he was from Ohio. And the other thing is, I just thought he handled the last few months like Boston beat them in the
he didn't handle it the way you wanted him to handle it.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah,
which is a bad reason, right?
But you don't matter.
I know.
Simple as that.
Well, but here's the thing. Like you finished your OKC stint, and you had you had a great last series against Golden State, right?
Yeah.
Took them to the brink, gave them everything you had. Mm-hmm. LeBron had a really weird last series, and I don't know. It just something about it. The whole thing didn't sit right.
Who cared? Look, what did it do for that city, for that team? All that time he was there.
Yeah,
he did everything he could.
I guess the purist of me was thinking Wade is the guy he has to beat.
No, it wasn't. When did he play Wade in the playoffs?
Well, Wade was the guy in his conference. Like,
when did he play Wade?
LeBron and Wade were the two. LeBron, Wade, and Kobe were the best three guys in the league at that time.
Yeah, but
right?
when did he play Wade? Like, they were different positions. If Wade was a 3-man, he wouldn't have went there.
True.
Wade
I don't know.
Wade was a 2.
For some reason, the way you did it made more sense to me, because I took it as you were in a place for a long time. You hit a certain point in your life, you're in your late 20s, and you wanted a life change. And you wanted to just play a different style and live in a different city and have different experiences.
Kill me for it. That's what everybody want to do now.
But maybe I should have felt that way about LeBron, or maybe I should have been more.
First of all, when you're looking at
maybe he wanted a different experience in Miami.
Yes, he did.
I don't know.
Kill him for it. What do you want to like? What you want to do? Like, what you want him to do? You want him to do exactly what you want him to.
I wanted him to do what I wanted him to do. I wanted him to stay in Cleveland.
But is it your life?
Right. Actually, what I wanted him to do was go to New York. I thought that was the ballsiest
Yeah, but you
move.
wanted him to do what you wanted him to do.
Yeah.
Right? But is it your life? Do you got to live it? And I realized that when I made this decision. Because when LeBron made that decision, I was like, man, I wonder why he did that.
Well, you took a shot at him on Twitter, didn't you?
Let me clear this up. Because a lot of people would talk to me about, like, I took a shot at him on Twitter. If you go back and look at when I posted that, I posted that later in the month. You want to know why?
Because you signed an extension, right?
No. Because I seen, it was a fake article at that. So now I was like, damn, I feel like an idiot. Penny Hardaway came out. Fake news. Penny Hardaway came out and said, I would love to play for the Heat. I think I could help them win the championship. And I'm like, come on, Penny. Like, you've been out the game. I played against you my rookie year. It's like 3 years later, man. You've been out the game for a while, man. Like, what are you doing? But it was a fake article. So I tweeted that. And now everybody's like, well, you was criticizing LeBron. I signed an extension, and right after LeBron decided to go to Miami, and I had a press conference, and a lot of people asked me about that. I said, cool for them.
They thought it was like intentional?
It's like, cool for them. We played them 3 times. I can't wait to play them. It's going to be cool. But I'm like, I didn't criticize him. I was criticizing Penny Hardaway in this fake article I read. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people took that and ran with it. But
do you feel like you and LeBron have been going against each other for a while, and he's had more success?
Against me?
Yeah. Do
How?
you feel like
team success?
Team success, yeah. I think the win-loss, he's done better than you.
They beat us a lot.
Yeah. But do you feel like he's a rival, or like do you have a rival?
Yeah, I feel like he's a rival. I feel like one-on-one. But if you look at it across the board, like, our stats been pretty equal now. Like, it's not like he's just been straight. We've been going at it individually, but if you look at it as a team, they've been winning. But if you want to, since everybody want to make this a one-on-one thing, look at the stats across the board.
Is that the guy do you measure yourself against anybody?
Yep.
So it would be LeBron, right?
Him, Melo, Kobe.
Kobe doesn't play anymore. You don't have to measure
But
yourself against
I still
him.
do.
Kobe's an entrepreneur now.
But I still measure myself against Kobe.
Not Larry Bird. You're hurting my feelings
Bird,
now.
Dr. J, George Gervin, Bernard King, Paul Pierce, Tracy McGrady. That's why I get so upset at like Tracy. Like, what are you talking about, bro?
Right.
Reggie Miller, like all those guys. I look at myself and I'm like, damn, did I play better than Reggie did tonight? Did I play better than T-Mac? Like I really look up to these guys, man. And I'm no matter what they say about me, how they feel about what I did or anything, like those dudes still got a huge influence on what I do as a basketball player and how I approach work every day. That's most important. What I do off the court, what decisions I make, that type of stuff, like you can go ahead and say what you want, but like I got nothing but respect for you as a player. Like, I want to be you. I want to be better than you. I want to accomplish the stuff that you accomplish in the league. I want people to look at me like as a basketball player.
I have a theory for you that you've never heard before.
What?
I think you're very lucky with how the year you came into the league and the people that were in it was great for you, because you came in right as the league was hitting this little talent boom.
Yeah.
And you had the last edge of the Kobe generation, so you get to measure yourself against those guys, try to catch them.
I seen Kobe when he won his 2 titles, though, so I wouldn't say the last edge. I feel like Kobe was in his prime.
The last half of his,
I feel like he was just in his prime then.
His second prime, yeah. He was good.
Second prime.
24 prime.
Then you had the Duncan, Dirk, all those guys.
Yeah.
All professionals, all kicking ass.
I came in at a perfect time. So when I hear these guys say, like, our generation, I'm like, shit, I was in your generation too.
Right. But then you have the generation you have now.
Will you draft
and now
them?
you have all these young dudes that are like these freaks.
Yeah.
You get the Giannis and Porzingis.
But the thing that trips me out is like a lot of these people say, man, it's no parity in the league. I'm like, it ain't my fault y'all drafting 2 or 3 18-year-olds every year.
Right.
And you trading and you firing coaches every year. It's not my fault. Like, you trying to get younger. That's not on me. That's not on us. So like when I feel like the league is going like look at Giannis Antetokounmpo, man. This guy is scary. He's scary. Him and Jabari Park together is scary.
He's even more of like a unicorn than you were.
Giannis. I think for me, he's more athletic than I am. He's like longer than me. He's faster. He's stronger. He's going to be stronger than I am.
Was he on your radar immediately, or did you like...
I seen how hard he played his rookie year. I was like, this guy plays extremely hard. And a lot of people told me that he'd look up to me, and I didn't know that, but like a lot of people say that he... we played in Milwaukee one time, and I was working out before the game, and I just seen him staring just watching me the whole time. I was like, man, it feels good that I could influence a young guy like that. And
that whole generation, now you're the guy, you're the same way you looked at Kobe.
Yeah, and it's pretty dope. That's all I wanted.
Yeah.
I wanted to influence these guys. I wanted to like have them look at me as like, man, that's a standard. So to see him playing well, I'm loving it right now, because he's one of those guys that I really enjoy watching. I watch play, and then I watch him play a lot, and then I play against him, and I'm like, this guy is dangerous, man.
And you like Devin Booker too, right?
I really like Devin Booker. It's a lot of young guys that I watch in this league. I really built a lot of relationships with a lot of these young guys, because I want to give them my experiences and off the court, as well, and help them, off the court, and let them know how it is coming in as an 18-year-old in the league and being, a baby boy and just jumping into like the breadwinner of your family. Like, that's hard. We don't think about that a lot, right? Like, we don't think about like how it is on your family being like having nothing and, making money in a matter of seconds and being an NBA player. Like, it's hard. So I want to give them my
people
experiences.
crawling out of the woodwork asking you for stuff.
Yeah, and it's not even that. Just going from nothing to something so quick, man. Sometimes it's better to have a gradual change, but you go from nothing to something so quick, it's just hard. And with any family, and with any 18-year-old. So I don't want to give my, show these guys what I went through and hopefully help them change. And
what's the biggest thing you tell them when they ask you, what do I do?
It's set boundaries.
Yeah.
I'm just starting to. I'm 28 years old. And I'm just starting to set boundaries with everybody, family, friends, everything. And it's still hard to this day, you know, because you're so used to like saying yes to so many people and wanting to please a lot of people. It's just the nature of being a good person almost, like, you know what I mean? So showing them, like, man, they were telling them, like, man, it's, and sometimes you got to set boundaries with your family and let them know what it really is. Like I said earlier, you have a job. This is your job every single day. You got to clock in every day if you want to be great.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So just let them know that type of stuff, man. It feels good to influence the guys that come after me. That's what it's all about. That's what I really, when I'm done the game, and I'll be like, look, Giannis, you're doing it well. At 30 years old, you're going to be one of the greatest players to ever play. I'm happy for you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of those players now don't really say that to us.
Are you amused that people are so fascinated by you in Westbrook?
Yeah, it's pretty weird to me.